Okay, hi Danny. Welcome to lesson number 56. This one's going to be super fun. Okay, we're going to do 90 division facts to start out with, so don't worry because that's a lot. If you don't get them all done, it's okay. And then we're going to learn how to compare fractions using pictures, okay? So I hope you really enjoy it. It's going to be really fun. Have fun. Bye. Hi, Danny. This is lesson number 56 for you. You should have done your division facts by now. And this lesson is really fun because we are going to be using pictures to compare fractions and sort of to decide which one's bigger or smaller. So it's going to be great. Okay, so let's go over this comic. This, remember, these are the characters from Charlie Brown, right? And this is his sister. Oh, I can't remember what her name is, but she's looking at a piece of paper and she's saying, I did it. She says, look, I added 12 and 12 and I got 32. And Charlie Brown walks away and he's saying, 12 and 12 is 24. She said, if you get 32, that's even better. Well, I don't know if that's better. It's more, but I don't know if it's better because it's not correct, right? Okay, that's hilarious. Let's go into mental math. Here we're going to subtract cents from dollars. So this is what you've been doing. It's just written in a little bit different way, okay? So we're going to do $1 minus 42 cents. And if you remember, what we do is on this last one, we make it add up to 10, so it would be like 8. And then on the first one, we make it add up to 9, so it would be 58 cents left, right? Okay, so I gave you the first one, so let's have you do the next ones. And I gave you some beautiful nature pictures to look at while we're doing this. The next one is $1 minus 67 cents. Okay, and C is going to be $2, so don't let that trick you. $2 minus 25 cents. Write your answer. The next one is D. It's going to be $3.45 plus $4.65. And then E is going to be 370 minus 135. Okay. Now we're going to do F. F is 76 plus 19 plus 100. Alrighty, that was fun. Let's jump into problem solving now. Problem solving says that Sarah paid $1 for an item that cost 63 cents. If the cashier gives her back 4 coins, what coins are they? So it looks like the first thing you're going to have to do is figure out how much money she should get back from $1, which is going to be easy for you. Then you need to figure out a way that you can get that amount of money with only 4 coins. Okay, so maybe there's a quarter here, maybe there's a dime. You know, you can kind of figure out what they should be. Okay. All right, so I'll let you pause it there, and I'm going to go on to the new concept. There's Patrick saying, now let's get down to business. All righty, here's our new concept. The new concept is, it says, you know, one way to compare fractions is basically to draw pictures of the fractions and then look at the pictures and compare the pictures. So to illustrate this, we are going to draw pictures to compare a half, this is a half, and this is a half, to a third. And this is a third, and this is a third. Okay, so you start by drawing 2 circles, but the circles have to be the same size. And then you shade half of the circle for the one that's a half, which I already did. And then you shade 1/3 of the other circle, which I already did. So when you do that, you can compare the parts that are shaded, compare this to this. And you can see that half of a circle is bigger than 1/3 of the circle when the circle is the same size. So what that means is 1/2 is greater than 1/3. Cool, huh? So when we draw figures to compare fractions, the figures have to be congruent. So this is a new sort of vocabulary word. The figures have to be congruent. That means they have to be similar size. Like if you're comparing 2 pizzas, it doesn't make sense to compare a humongous pizza with a small pizza and cut it into pieces. It has to be kind of the same size. It shouldn't be like, look at this hamburger. Look at this hamburger that Grover is serving to the customer. That hamburger is huge. So if you're comparing hamburgers, you know, half of this hamburger would be way bigger than like 20 normal hamburgers, right? So that wouldn't be a fair comparison. So that's why the figures have to be about the same size or shape, and that means they have to be congruent. All right, let's do an example. For this example, we are going to compare these fractions, 1/4 and 1/3, okay? So to do this, we are going to draw and shade two rectangles, and I already drew them here. So this is rectangle 1, and this is the one that's going to be 1/4, and this is rectangle 2, and this is going to be the one that's 1/3. So for the 1/4, I cut it into 4 pieces, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And because the fraction is 1 out of 4, the top number tells us what we have to shade in. The bottom number, the denominator, tells us how many pieces there should be. 1, 2, 3, 4. The top number tells us how many we should shade in. So for 1/4, I did 4 pieces because that's the denominator, and then I shaded in one of them. Okay? Now for the second rectangle, 1/3. The bottom number tells us how many pieces, so this is 1, 2, 3. The top number tells us how many pieces we shade in, so that's what I shaded in. Now when you compare the size of this and this, which one looks bigger to you? And I think you can tell that this one is the winner, winner, chicken dinner. That one is bigger. So what we're going to put in here is 1/3 is greater, because this is actually the less than sign, but it's open towards the side that's bigger. Okay. You already know that already. You're super smart, Danny, so I know that you know this. So this is going to be pretty easy for you, and guess what, buddy? That is the whole lesson for today. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? I hope you enjoyed the lesson, Danny. Love you lots. Have a great day. Bye.